Hello, everyone. Welcome to God Next Gaming. Your host, Emp One Way here with a brand new game to bring to you today. Something different from my norm of sports video games. Here on the Mac operating system, I found this little gem in the Steam store. It is Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. Let me just read a little snippet about this game for you quickly before we get into it. Starbase Commander is a retro space strategy RPG with base building, deep tactical combat, crew management, and emergent storytelling. So, I've been playing this game now for I probably put about 4 hours into this game, no joke. It was referred to me by a friend at work. We were talking about it. He showed me it on our lunch break. We chucked it out. I absolutely loved the way it looked. I wanted to give it a try. I downloaded it. I played it, and I played it for 4 hours straight. I could not put this game down. So I wanted to bring it to you guys here today. I kind of look at it as a kind of Star Trek crossed with Faster Than Light that meets XCOM type of deal. So, you know what? Let's jump into it. Let's see what it's all about. I'm going to start a new game. I do have a game saved, but we're going to start a whole new game here. And we're going to go to the main campaign. And we have difficulties here that we can choose. I'm going to go Lieutenant only because I'm a wuss and I'm afraid to get my butt kicked. So we'll see what this has to do for us here. So you'll have limited experience with space strategy games. Enemies have less health and do less damage. Yeah, so I do have limited experience. So it's probably best that I do that. So let's go ahead and start the game and jump in. And we're going to have to remember to frequently do some stuff here, like saving, which is a very important thing. So let's get into it. For half a millennium, the spacefaring races of the galaxy fought and conspired against one another for supremacy. But it was the Terran Foundation, through the ingenuity and bravery of its officer class, that ultimately prevailed. Through the discovery and utilization of ancient artifacts left over from a long-dead precursor alien race, they put an end to the disastrous series of wars between the factions. One of these precursor artifacts is your home, Halcyon 6. The crown jewel of the Terran precursor discoveries, the Starbase acts as the Federation's home base in the Halcyon sector. Commanded by Admiral Brahmachandra, the Federation's most decorated officer, and protected by the 12th Fleet, the Starbase is permanently staffed with a variety of Federation officers with the mission of unlocking its mysteries. Today, however, the station has received some unwelcome news. A garbled hypercast ordering the 12th Fleet to return to the Federation space, with the intention of returning as soon as possible to continue the work on the experiment. Admiral Brem leaves you in charge of the station. Prepare for warp. So now he's going to be flying over here to the new Terran Federation. Commander McLaren, Admiral, we've arrived at the rendezvous point, and there is no sign of the welcoming force. No hypercast signals detected either. Think we're early? Admiral Brem, broaden your signal detection, Captain. The 4th and 8th fleets are expected to join us as well, and those Titan-class ships should be hard to miss. You would think. Lieutenant Commander Rogers. Admiral, I'm picking up something. Definitely not Federation in origin. Some kind of... whatever it is, it's getting stronger, sir. Screen shaking. I've never seen anything like this before, sir. Some kind of portal. Admiral, I'm suddenly getting multiple ship readings, all heading for our position. They must be coming out of that thing. Okay, yep. Admiral Brem, unknown hostiles. I repeat, unknown hostiles. We might have to get a little creative here. Creative? Gonna run for your lives. Commander, they're powering up weapons. We should take the initiative and attack first. Click on the highlighted button to attack with the incisor beam power. So this is kind of a little bit of a tutorial on how to use the game. Firing up the incisor beam, target and the spiked alien to fire the incisor beam. So we're going to go to the spiked alien up here. You click on him, and it will then fire. Next, use the backstab maneuver to inflict ship disabled and prevent your enemy from attacking. So we're gonna come up here, you click on the backstab maneuver, and you go back here, click on this dude. Oh, target the ocular vessel disable. Oh, the ocular ones. Here we go. Ocular vessel. There he goes. A little backstab. Yeah. Get him. And ship has been disabled. Excellent. Now select drone swarm attack to attack all enemies at once. So the third guy goes and he gets drone swarm, and we choose anybody. And they're able to kind of go in there and nail everyone. So what do you see over here is like this guy here has ship dazed. So he gets like an effect on him, and then you gotta go and kind of counter that effect with whatever your ships give. Some enemies have resistance against certain effects. You can right click on an enemy to view their vulnerabilities and resistances. So like I can click on this guy here, and I can see what his ship powers are, his vulnerabilities and resistances. Here we can't see anything. They're not letting us see it right there. So he made some kind of move. This guy made a move. Hit all our guys. The ocular vessel seems to be powering up a large attack. Shield yourself with protective field to mitigate the damage. So we're going to do protective field, all allies. We'll just click whatever. There we go. The ocular vessel still has its ship disabled status. Fire bridge shot to combo and exploit the ship disabled status. So this is what I mean here. Like you can inflict ship daze and you can exploit crew damage. So we're going to go to the bridge shot, which gives us the exploit to disabled ship. And we do that. We get a nice little chunk taken off of his stuff there. Did you see that, Rogers? Yeah. So some of the dialogue here is absolutely hilarious. Something to pay attention to as you are watching here. Great combos occur when an attack exploits a status effect like ship disabled. Fantastic. We're gonna get attacked again. Select the acid bomb's power to attack your enemies, doing damage over several rounds. So this is kind of an attack where it will. Let's go back here for a second. It'll go. Can't go back. They'll get an effect on them. And they have this acid bomb effect now, which kind of hits them over a couple of rounds. You can see that their guys are starting to attack me now. And I've got a critical situation here. This is hit critical. So next shot on this guy would probably destroy the ship. When ships are critical in condition, any further damage could result in complete destruction. Use cauterized hull to repair the ship immediately. So we have this thing here that we can use. It's a skill of some sort. And we can apply it to this guy. Cauterize the hull, and it gives us back some health. Not much, but some. And you can upgrade some of those skills as well as the game goes on. We'll see that as we go along. Now select strafing run to try to finish them off. So we get to select all enemies here as well again. And we took out one of the ships. Great job. However, the Admiral is still in bad shape. Select the repair drone overdrive power to repair. Single ally. We're going to put it on this guy here. We need to try to save the Admiral. Use the Ninja Doom Cannon as a last resort. It can only be used once, so make it count. So you see this does a significant amount of damage here. 982 to 1136. It can only be used once. That's what the little number 1 there means. And like I said, you got to make it count. So we're going to go for this monster here. The Chitinous Monster. And it should take him out. It does not. Only 1,000 damage. It's a critical condition. Oh, Commander McLaren's ninja is in critical condition and is taking damage over time from hull breach. If it is not repaired immediately, it might be destroyed. Warlock's cauterized hull repair power has no effect. No more uses left. You can only hope is to use stasis lock to disable the enemy. So we can't use cauterized hull anymore. And we have no other things here, protective ally or anything like that. So we'll have to use this on the ocular. You can see all the effects that he has on him here as he's taking damage over time. Now finish it off with the Paladin's Dreadnought Ram. So this does some significant damage too, 42 to 51. You know that's definitely going to take him out. He's got a 2195 left. So we'll do that. I'm going to take him out. All my guys are extremely low. We've lost a ship, but the battle is almost won. Select Solar Flare to finish it off. So my guy got destroyed after he made his attack. And it's kind of a turn-based thing, so you got to go back and forth. And we're going to do this, and we're going to take him out. So we lost a guy in battle. Admiral, we're picking up more of those portals on the sensor. Yep, a whole bunch of them. Popping up all over the place. We're being surrounded. We need to jump now back to Halcyon 6. I've got, and yeah, a big, huge, monstrous thing here. Oh, God. What is that? That thing. Jump now, for God's sake. Jump. Yeah. So, Commander, we seem to have lost our hypercast link with Admiral Brem and the 12th Fleet. And thus starts Halcyon 6 in our journey, Starbase Commander. So, with the 12th Fleet destroyed and little information as to whether Federation still even stands, you and your crew are stranded in hostile alien territory, cut off from resupply, and in desperate need of more crew. Click to continue. You have little choice but to continue working on Admiral Brem's experiment to try to unlock the power of the station. Meanwhile, enemies may soon catch wind of the Federation's weakness and use that as an opportunity to strike and claim the station for themselves. Choose your first officer. So here you have to choose officers. There's 3 different types. There's the science, the tactical, and the engineering. Obviously, they have different skills that they can do here and powers that can be unlocked. I think they're kind of obvious as to what they are if you've played games like this before. Science officer's kind of healing and research, and tactical is more the combat guy. And then engineer is kind of like healing, and he can also do some pretty serious damage as well to enemy ships. So I typically go tactical in situations like this, and I think I'm going to kind of stick to that that thought. And we're gonna go with Corbane Lau, or Lou, or Lau, whatever that says. I can't even read it really, to be honest with you. So Corbane Lau was born aboard the TFS Tamerlane in the middle of a warp jump, leading to him gaining the dreadful Edifit Warp Baby, which followed him from kindergarten through the academy prep. His deep-seated resentment to that fact has led him to cultivate an almost impossibly optimistic disposition, while his inner thoughts are left only to himself and to the counselor aboard the ship under his command. I feel like he is a cross between a Kirk and a Picard, in a way. It's really really Star Trek-y here, you know? It's got kind of have that feel to it. Some of these bios are hilarious, and again, the dialogue in this is absolutely hilarious as well. Something to definitely pay attention to. It makes it a lot of fun. This game is so much fun. All right, so let's do it. We'll get them. Tactical officers are the most daring and quick-thinking officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire consists of sneak attacks, immobilization attacks, and combo attacks. While their buff powers can often add aim and damage boosts to friendly units, in space combat, tactical officers are able to command tactical ships, which are the hardest hitting of the 3 ship class types: tactical, science, and engineering. So we're going to confirm that choice, and we'll see about the other ones when we go forward as well. Like I said, I always kind of like to go tactical. Sorry to wake you, Commander, but it looks like we have a situation. Our sensors have picked up a fleet coming our direction. The signal suggests a pirate origin. We should expect them to arrive here in 48 hours. Everything here, again, like I said, is turn-based, so it's day 4 right now. In case of hostilities, the experiment may be our only hope to defend ourselves. The crew will work around the clock to make the necessary preparations. Commander, the oncoming fleet we detected has just entered our space. It's a single pirate ship, likely hostile. Patching them through now. Thank you, computer. So we have Rarzub Toe Slicer McCormick. Federation Starbase. Our scouts detected the departure of your fleet over a week ago. You're now at the mercy of Admirax Zeb and the Zealots clan. Hand over the Starbase and we'll allow you to return to Federation space. Comply or we will commence orbital bombardment. This is the scenario screen. The screen will appear during missions that require key decisions such as attacking, retreating, or using an officer to gain special outcome. In this case, the pirate fleet is demanding your surrender. Choose the response below. Hint, you should choose reject the surrender. Yeah. We're not gonna surrender. We're just starting the game. Why would we surrender at the beginning, right? I forgot you federales love your precursor toys. Prepare for bombardment, Federation scum. Commander, in light of this development, we should begin initializing the experimental ship creation process now. Sounds like a good idea to me. So here's the ship construction button. We're going to go in. The Rogue class tactical vessel is currently the only starship the base is able to build. So we're going to select that, and then we're going to click construct ship. You can see here the build time and the cost and everything else. And here's our resources up here at the top: crew, materials, dark matter, and fuel. Fuel, you'll need to fly the ship around from location to location, and dark matter helps you build things and research stuff along with materials and crew as well. So we'll construct a ship, and then when we do construct, we're gonna lose these resources here. We'll lose 500 dark matter and 50 of crew. So you can see those numbers drop down there. Starship will take this many days to build, so it's gonna be 3 days. Yeah. Q, Rogue, 3 days. To skip time, you'll first need to return to the star map. So we're going to go to star map up here, click that, and then we can click the skip time button here. You'll see time go ahead, days, and then the time. So, current date. We're going to wait for the ship to get constructed, and it's done. Commander, ready to launch. T minus 3 seconds. 2, 1, and matter creation deployed. See a nice big beam here and a bright light that flashes me in the face. And we're done. Commander, experiment was a success. All scans suggest this newly constructed ship can be combat ready. She just requires an officer to command her. So we're going to take Lou and put him in there. And now to dispatch the ship, you'll need to return to the star map and click again. So we'll go up here. And then we're going to fly the ship to here. We'll send the fleet. And you can see you have to select the ship to create a fleet, actually. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we don't need any fuel for this one because it's right there at the Starbase. So we can launch here. We're not going to use any fuel. And the pirate ship swoops into attack position. There's only one of them. So that's good. We have one-on-one here. I like our odds. So here we could see, again, like I said, we have the different attacks that we have. So we have harass, crippling shot, and then teleport explosives. You can see that our damage is not a lot here, but we can upgrade the stuff as we go. We can take a look at this guy too. So if we right-click on him, we can see what he has. And spray and pay, an energy field. He's vulnerable to propulsion and engines down by 50%. So that's his vulnerability there. He has no resistances, so we can kind of go at him here. So we get to go first. You see down here at the bottom is the Q for attack. So it's my turn, his turn, my turn, his turn. You can gain speed so that you can get extra turns ahead of the enemy as well, which is pretty cool. So we can exploit sensors, engines down. We're going to do the crippling shot and try to do engines down here. You can see the amount of damage we're going to do, what range it is, and that amount of vulnerability right there. Let's go ahead and make that shot. And engines are down as he shot the Starbase, you son of a gun. What a butt. So engines are down. If we had anything that would be to exploit that, you would see in here as well to exploit. We don't have anything to exploit engines down, so we're just going to continue firing away here. I guess we'll use this one because it's pretty damaging. Hopefully we'll get a good shot on him to take him out. 79, not bad. So he has 39 left, but we get to go again apparently because he has engines down. So we'll take another shot at him. And that will finish him off with 98 damage on that one. Nice run there. So we get our first victory, battle victory. You do get rewards for it. The materials and the dark matter will continue. And I think we have my first victory of many. Corbin Lau. Yes, hopefully we don't kill him. Commander, we have a long-range hypercast coming in. Putting it through now. From time to time, the leaders of various factions may contact you via the station bridge. Fantastic. I don't believe we've met. Feel free to refer to me as the Admirax. A title that denotes my supreme command over the pirate clans in this sector. Now, Commander, or should I say acting Commander, my spies tell me I should congratulate you on your new post. They've also informed me that your fleet has fled the sector, leaving you on your own. I am also giving you the courtesy of informing you that we will be visiting you very soon. And this is my territory, and so your station now belongs to me. And unlucky for you, I've united all the pirate clans to help me take it. I highly suggest you turn tail and return to Federation space. If you are of another mind, stay where you are and prepare for your deaths. Here come the pirates. That's wonderful. Time for death, Federation pig. Right. I will avenge the death of the toe slicer. The station, and deliver the station to the Admirax. Right. I applaud your confidence. Next time, apply it more constructively. Oh, so now we got 2 against 1. This is not going to be fun. That wasn't so bad, was it now? Let's take a look at these guys and see what they have. Propulsion and engines down. Probably has the same exact thing. He does. They're identical ships. So let's go for the engines down first on this dude. And that worked. Solid hit. Another solid hit. Let's go for engines down on this guy here. And they're still shooting me. We evaded that move pretty good. Let's go in here and go hit him. And we'll take him out with a 99 damage. Perfect. So 1 ship down. And you know what? We'll go for the same shot on this guy. 80. Okay. Was a close one. We evaded that one too. And we'll go 1 more time on this. And boom, we'll take him down. Yes. Successful battle. We have our second victory. 31 materials, 91 dark matter. Let's go. See what's next. You know, I think I actually prefer it when we're outnumbered. When I'm outnumbered. Of course you do. Because you're, like I said, a mix of Kirk and Picard. You can always return your fleet to Starbase by first clicking on your desired fleet. And then clicking the return home button here up in the left-hand corner. Commander of the crew is eager to regain our full sensor capabilities. To do that, we require extra source of energy. Good news is tech research team has figured out a way to harness the station's core reactor with a smaller standard issue diatherium reactor. Yeah, I can't say that word. Forget it. Let's click on the tech screen here. And let's go research this. So it's going to use 200 material and 100 dark matter. Research, we have it. So Starbase Tech, we can do the reactor there. With the reactor tech research, it's time to create a space in the station for the reactor itself. So go to Starbase, you can see here's the base building screen here. And now we're going to click on the ruined room below. So we're going to click on this room. And we're going to click on an officer to go in there and do the work. He's going to clear the room out for us. So this room is section of Halcyon 6 that must be cleared before anything can be built here. And we need an officer rank lieutenant level 1. And we picked Corbane Lau. It's going to go in there. It's going to take him 2 days to go through that. So let's go to star map and let's go up here and get that moved ahead for us on that one. Commander, we clear that section for you asked for. Show location. Your exploration team has successfully cleared the room. Now the room is clear, we need to select the reactor, and we're going to construct it. It'll take 4 days to build that. Again, we'll go to our star map, and we're going to skip ahead until the reactor is built. And after the reactor is finished, we're going to kind of put a cut in here for this one. The station is fully powered, Commander. Our sensors are back online. We've compiled a navigational map of Federation systems and facilities. As local members of the Federation officer class, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all costs. In the case of attack, these facilities will transmit distress signals to us, depending on the level of danger in the area you may wish to evacuate them. Distress signals will always be listed in the missions panel. Click here to access it, so we'll look here. And we see the distress from the refinery, Ghost Head. And missions will be specific locations. We'll have a go-to button for convenience, so we can see where we have to go next. And we would click on that. Send your fleet to the nearby nebula. And here we go to select our fleet again, and we would launch them here. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in this one, though. I want to keep this one not too crazy long, just kind of get you guys introduced to it. Let me know what you think in comments below. I definitely want to start going in here. You can name your ships, you can name your fleets, you can name, I think you could start naming players as well. the characters in here. I want to do that. I want to do all of that. I want your guys' suggestions on what names we should put for a lot of this stuff in here. What should we name the fleets? What should we name the characters? I may even think about using subscriber names here to name the fleet. If you guys are interested in this series, I'll continue it on and you let me know and I'll put your name in here and we'll see how it goes with that. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking this out with me today. This has been fantastic. I love this game. I'm going to bring more of it definitely going forward. But that's it for now. I'll see you around the channel and goodbye now.